What's up, lads, and welcome back to episode number 3 of Eto'o's Road to Glory. And we're kicking it off. We'll go straight into a game against this dude. He's not got the greatest team, he's got some decent players. He's got Pennant, Wright Phillips, Johnson, and Park. But he's got the two wingers in the middle of midfield, which is kind of strange. But yeah, he's got 5 at the back, which is sometimes a little bit sort of awkward to play against. But they're only bronze players, so it shouldn't be too troublesome. And yeah, guys, this episode is going to be called double hat-tricks debuts, or debut double hat-tricks, yeah, something like that. That was a bit of a fail, but yeah, in this game I signed 2 new players and both of them get hat-tricks on the debut, so that is all good stuff. And there's Kazyanov. Absolutely butchered his name there, but oh well. Always butcher these names, it's so embarrassing, but yeah. And he makes it 1-0 for us. Then Eto'o there, anything in around the box, on his finesse, on his right foot, he's not going to miss. He's absolutely like a fox in the box. He's so deadly from that situation. He's never going to miss. And then yeah, it was 2-0. At 2-0, pretty much was game over. Then Eto'o there for cheeky little finesse, past the goalkeeper. The keeper dived for it, made the goal look even better than what it was, and it was a cheeky little finish, which made it even better. But unfortunately for me, I do believe he gets one back. He gets his own little cheeky finesse back against my goalkeeper, which is slightly disappointing, but that's the way it goes sometimes. That was the game, guys. I won that one 3-1. It was quite a comfortable game. I was more than happy with that. I had more shots and more possession and all that good stuff. And then before the game, I actually put a bid on a centre-back, a Russian centre-back for Eto'o's team as well, and I picked him up for 150 coins to go straight into the team there, just to make my centre-backs a little bit stronger. He's not the greatest centre-back in the world, but he gets the 9 chemistry, and I think he's got about 68 pace, so he will do a job for me. Also go out and pick up some contracts and all that sort of good stuff. I've been having a little bit of trouble looking for contracts sometimes in the next few episodes, but I do actually manage to get them okay. And I also my striker, I believe, was injured. This was the dilemma. I had the choice of either Pavlyuchenko, who I know who he is, or Valdez, who I'd never even heard of, never even seen in my life. I didn't even know who he was. And he's got 79 pace. He's only got 3-star skills. I went on the database and I just quickly checked. And he's got 84 heading, and that heading will prove crucial in the next match. I put him straight in the team. He takes the Kazyanov's place. I butchered it again. But yeah, he takes his place. We're going at the game against the next dude. And I believe he's got a Brazil team. I could be wrong. It could be the wrong dude. But yeah, he's got. Let's have a look at the squad. No, he hasn't got a Brazil side. That is the next guy. Probably spot the next match. But yeah, he's got a sort of a Nilmar and Neymar, which is a pacey strikers. He's also got a Bastos, so it's going to be a tricky game. He's got some decent goal players, but Nilmar there takes the lead, which was slightly disappointing on my front. 35th minute, he just my defense was not quick enough. Neymar's used his pace and he just absolutely destroyed my defense. Finessed it past my keeper hard and low. And yeah, 1-0 to him, and then just before half time, 50-50 ball, my defender sort of just bottles it, and then he's in again. And he does actually make it 2-0 here. It was a nice little, passing move from him. Poor defending. I was rushing in. It was pretty much a noob move. Michel Bastos on his 1-star rated weak foot finesses it past my goalkeeper, which is a bit disappointing. But then at halftime, I had a little chat with myself and said, right, I've got to win this game. I can't get beat of this dude. And then Valdez there, a cheeky little outside of the right boot, just absolutely caressing it past the goalkeeper, makes it 2-1. And then I went on ultra attacking here, and I went on absolute tear. And yeah, this goal was slightly cheap, but I don't really care. I'll take them all. Left foot again. I'm not entirely sure if he's left footed, but or right footed. I didn't actually check that out. But yeah, he's a really good player, guys. And if you're building the Russian side, you haven't got many coins, I'd recommend picking him up. But there we go, 84 heading. That's what it's for, there, guys. Boom, back the net, 3-2, debut hat-trick for the man Valdez from Paraguay. He went big in that game. He got with a win. We won 3-2 against Zulu Kings, which is, yeah, a bit of a strange name. But yeah, there's the game, there's his team. I was quite happy with that win. He had some decent players. And you look at the stats, he had a bit more possession, but I had more sort of chances and shots. So yeah, but after the game, I went and checked on my team, and Valdez picked up an injury, which was a little bit disappointing, but oh well. And I went out and I picked up Obafemi Martins for I think it was 600 or 650 coins on an open bid. We all know about Obafemi Martins. Used to play for United, number 9 from the black and white. Great story. He was a decent striker. He's good on FIFA, and he was all right for Newcastle. He wasn't, the greatest. He had his good games and he had his bad games. He's a bit like that in FIFA. Either one game he'll be great, the next game he'll be not so great. It's the way he kind of is, a bit like in real life, I suppose. So it's quite realistic. He's left-footed, so that will help to play on the right strike and roll. He can cut in, finesse it on his left foot. He's got all the pace. And I'm here. I was a bit low on coins and I went and discarded some of the stuff in my club just so I can get a few more fitness cards, put them on Eto'o, get his fitness to maximum 99 overall fitness, so he's raring to go for the next game. And yeah, guys, the series is going along quite nicely, and I'm more than happy with some of the feedback. And there's going to be a Road to Inform Eto'o out this afternoon, and it's going to be involving trading some sort of kind of a new technique, I suppose. I've never seen anyone post it on YouTube as such. This is the guy's team. There's the Brazilian team, like I said before. You know, he's not got everyone in the right formation, but you know, he's got some decent players. Neymar, Danilino, you know, Thiago Heleno. Yeah, so he's got some decent players. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna have the trading video out this afternoon. It's gonna sort of involve I'm gonna sort of call it like current players, but I'll kind of explain more about that in that video. But it's quite a, you know, it's going to be quite a good episode. I make quite a lot of coins, but yeah. And then this is the game there. Obafemi Martins does get a hat-trick in this game. There's this cheeky like left foot finesse, like what I was talking about before. Play him right striker, you can just cut in like that. He fooled the goalkeeper, and then yeah, it makes it 3-0 there. And that was enough for that guy in the 66th minute. And he actually does rage quit, or he leaves the game, or something happens to him. He unplugged his Xbox, or he hid his Xbox out the window. Then he snapped his disc, something crazy like that. But that was the team, it's looking quite nicely. But the one position I didn't have was a right back, and I went looking for a 4-3-1-2 right backs, but there was not many on the market, guys. So I went out and I picked up I think it was a 4-2-3-1 dude, just sort of get in there. And he does actually get the 9 chem when I surround him with Russians, but if I surround him with a non-Russian, he doesn't get the full chemistry. And there's this guy's team. He's got another Brazil team. This is kind of better version of the last one. He's got sort of better players in the right formation, and sort of he's got the maximum chemistry. You know, he's got Carnu centre half. He's got Neto in goal. He's got Danilino, Wellington Silva, Azevedos, Wagner. He's got Jean in the midfield. Yeah, so he's got some decent players. You know, not the sort of the most skillful Brazil side, if that makes sense. You know, he had more like what you'd say like sort of like technical players, like or pacey players. Yeah, but it was quite an interesting game. This I take a 2-0 lead, and it was quite interesting really that the only Brazilian in my team scored the first 2, which is quite strange really when you think about it, because he's got a Brazilian team. That's suppose the way it goes. But I unfortunately give away a free kick here, and Marcus Akinsau is not going to miss from there. It's quite a nice free kick actually. It was quite close in, but still you got it up and over the wall into the back of the net, which was, you know, it was a good goal by him. And then I don't know what happened here. My defender was just kind of went a bit crazy, but I do actually hear you probably watching, you thinking, oh, I'm going to concede, but no, what huge clearance from my centre half, and then I'm in on goal here. I think he must have went ultra attackive, because it was kind of end to end stuff at this point. You know, could have went either way, but Obafemi Martins on his left foot powers it past the goalkeeper to make it 3-1, I do believe. Yeah, 3-1. So two Tardelli goals, 1 Obafemi Martins goal, and I was more than happy with that, guys. So yeah, guys, this is kind of the episode coming to a close. I go out and I pick up a new Argentinian centre back. He's got 73 pace and 83 heading, so he's going to be a decent player. Also pick up a left back from Zenit, another left back from Zenit, which is quite unusual. But I think he is actually right-footed, so which is quite unusual. You don't get many right-footed left backs. But yeah, guys. So they're gonna have the trading video out this afternoon, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. It will be out today about 2 o'clock. Hopefully my upload speed gets a little bit better. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. This is my team at the end, just sort of sorting them out, putting them all in the right sort of position and all that crazy stuff. Yeah, guys, enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave my Twitter in the descriptions. Anything else, said as a